Today, we're going to be talking about Terra Classic and all the extremely important news that's been coming out on it recently. We're going to be giving you guys a ton of different news that you guys need to hear. So make sure that you guys watch until the end of the video and also leave a like and subscribe so you guys don't miss any of the future Terra Luna content that we put out. Terra Classic, that is. Before we get into the video, I do want to mention you can get a free stock with the first link in the description. Also join our free section of our private Discord with that second link in the description. Let's get into it. So Terra Classic is currently ranked number 216 in the world with a $361 million market cap. The volume is at 90 million now, which is up 44% over the past 24 hours. If we take a look at the historical data, you can see that the volume was at a whopping 61 million yesterday. That is the lowest it has been in really since the inception of Terra Luna, pretty much Terra Luna Classic. So that is not exactly good, because in order to have some of these big swings that we want to see with Terra Classic and Terra Luna, or Terra Classic and Terra Luna as well, we want to see some more volume so that we can see some more swings in this price. And currently we're down about 6%. However, we are doing a lot better than Bitcoin, doing 4% better than Bitcoin and 8% better than Ethereum. If we look at both Bitcoin and Ethereum, you can see that they're down 9% on the day and Ethereum is down 12%. The entire crypto market is down 8.4%. I have not seen the global crypto market cap of crypto be this low in a very long time. Honestly, below $1 trillion in a long time. It's now 800 million. Ethereum is closing in on a $100 million market cap. And if they go below that, that would be just absolutely insane. So that's pretty much why we are seeing all of this, fear, uncertainty, and doubt in this crypto market, is because of these Bitcoin and Ethereum prices. The whole market is following it. However, with Terra Classic, you can see that Terra Classic is, getting less in losses than most other cryptos, or the overall crypto market in general, which is great to see. But anyways, let's get into the news for Terra Classic today. So if you guys didn't know, we do have a free section of our private Discord where we talk about crypto, as well as give out plays for stock options and crypto. So if you guys want to get some more money and recoup some of these losses, make sure you guys get into the free section of our private Discord with that second link in the description. But anyways, let's talk about it. So I wanted to go over this article that the Motley Fool just put out, and it's called Better Buy: Dogecoin versus Terra Classic versus Terra Luna. Despite losing nearly 70% of its aggregate value over the past 7 months, the crypto market has run circles around the stock market in recent years. Since the March 2020 pandemic lows, the benchmark S&P 500 has increased 70% through June 14, 2022. By comparison, the total value of all digital currencies is higher by 562% in that same time frame. However, not all cryptocurrencies are poised to be winners over the long term. History has been pretty consistently shown that the hottest big next thing investments have been companies or securities that get left in the dust. At the moment, there are 3 ultra popular cryptocurrencies that have been decimated over the past few months. This includes Dogecoin, Terra Classic, and the new Terra Luna. The prevailing question is, which of any of these extremely popular coins is the best buy? So that's what we're going to be talking about today. Is Terra Classic better than Dogecoin? Is it better than Terra Luna? We're going to be going over that, but I'm just going to bury the lead here. I do believe Terra Classic is better. And so I'm not going to go over too much with Dogecoin. I'm just going to go kind of an overview of it real quick. It does have the help of Elon Musk. Elon Musk has said openly that he loves Dogecoin. And this is the only one out of the 3 that he has actually promoted. So you do have Elon Musk. And then also pro of Dogecoin is that it's very good for transactions. It has very low transaction fees, and it takes barely any time to actually complete the payment. So that is good for the utility of just using it as a currency. So I will say those are some pros. The cons are going to be that it doesn't really update itself that often. With Terra Classic, we're going to have a whole community behind it that we can update whenever we want, and we have a bunch of different proposals that we will be going over as well. So just in terms of Dogecoin, it's really good for payments, and it has Elon Musk's support. However, they don't really update it too often. So if something new comes out in the crypto sphere, it usually doesn't really take that into account, like DAOs, for example. Here's the pros and cons of buying Terra Classic. First, they go over basically the collapse of Terra Classic. Obviously, whenever you're talking about Terra Classic or Terra Luna, we have to go over the collapse that it just had. But then they say if there's a reason to be optimistic about Terra Classic, it's that a lot of previous owners are in the same boat and counting on a technical bounce after a historic drubbing. Since the most securities lack the fundamental catalysts that act as valuation drivers for stocks, social media momentum and a large community can occasionally be enough to send digital tokens higher. So basically, if you have a strong community and a lot of people that want to see a crypto do well, then it will. And that's what we see with Terra Classic. You guys give a ton of support on these videos, as well as videos across YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, everything of that nature. We have a massive community, and that is something really good about Terra Classic, as well as there's an expectation that coin burn will reduce Lunc's enormous token supply, thereby making each remaining coin that much more valuable. Basically, if you take a look here, there are a few different burn mechanisms and burn proposals that have been proposed and passed. And the first one is going to be a 1.2% burn tax, and basically it'll burn until we have a 10 billion Lunc supply. Currently, we have a 6.5 trillion Lunc supply. If we can get it to a 10 billion Lunc supply, we'd only need a $1 billion market cap in order to get to 1 cent, which I definitely think is possible. So those are the pros and the cons of Terra Classic just being down bad. The pros and cons of Luna. The pros is that it's a new chain and it might get, for Terra Luna, it's a new chain and it might get a little bit of community support. But other than that, really it's still kind of involved with Dogecoin as well as Terraform Labs, which are under a ton of scrutiny. So I just stay away from Terra Luna. I'm going to be honest. Terra Classic is probably what I would go with out of these three. And then also, we'll go over this in the next video today, so make sure you guys watch that. But I do want to mention that you guys can get a free stock with the first link in the description. All you have to do is deposit $1, and you're going to get up to $300 worth of free stock. I personally got a $300 stock of Amazon with public.com. All you have to do is deposit $1. You'll get up to $300. Go ahead and get signed up with public.com with the first link in the description. But other than that, let's go over some technical analysis and we'll get out of here. So we can see here that we just keep on breaking supports and then consolidating. So we were at a support level of 6,500 just a couple of basically a week ago, and we eventually broke that support, and we were trading between this tight area between the 53 and the 65 for a time there. And then yesterday or last night we did finally break that support there, and we had a big fall as well as the rest of the crypto market. So now we are trending between the support at the 51 as well as the 56. If we're able to eventually get above this 56, we could see some gains all the way back up to the 61 area, which would be about a 10% gain. But overall, the RSI is kind of getting a bit overbought at this point, and we are trending up on the MACD, but I would expect us to break this at some point, but probably not today. That's basically what I'm looking at in the market. Make sure that you guys leave a like and subscribe, and also get your free stock with the first link in the description. Get joined up to our free section or our private Discord with the second link in the description. That's going to be it. My name is Zach, and I hope to see you in the next video.